Hello, this is Keith with EveningShadowsTarot.com. I'm here to do a reading and see if this is your reading, see if you claim this as yours. I do a lot of these. I shuffle the cards, turn them over. Let's see, we've got a few cards turned up. Let's go back here. I don't use the reverse cards. I don't use the upside down cards as a part of the reading. I know some people do. I think we have enough negative thoughts about that. The very first card is not a very good one to have. It shows the tower, and you'll see that lightning has struck. The people are jumping from the tower. So there's some kind of catastrophe that's happened. So with this person, something bad has happened, a catastrophe. We don't know if they've lost someone they love, or if their bank account has been disrupted by extra cost. We don't know what has happened. Let's see if we can figure this out. But there is a catastrophe. The next one has to be dealing with, it is the Seven of Swords, and this man has slipped into the enemy camp and he's stolen some of the weapons. And this has to do, can either be a deceit, sometimes it is deceit, sometimes I think that it is the hero. He's trying to save his people from being hurt in their town. In this case, I believe it is deceit. And I'll tell you why. It's because right here we have the catastrophe, the tower. So far it's not looking too good. It's because of deceit. This one has to do with the lion, and the lion has strength. This woman has overpowered the lion. It seems to be almost a pet with her. She's using this, and it can be man or woman, and the person this is happening to, this has a catastrophe, and there's been deceit, also is going to need great strength to overcome this. The next card has to do with coins, and it is a Six of Coins, and you'll see that the man is holding his coins up and he's giving some to these different people. They have their hands out and he's helping someone. So this person is very generous and a very giving person. So this is terrible. Such bad things are happening to them. You know, bad things sometimes happen to very good people. And I can tell this person is generous, and that's a very good quality. The next one has to do with the Page of Wands, and he's holding up a wand. And a wand, a long time ago, was used by the common man, and he couldn't afford a sword, and it was used by a common man, and he could use it for a walking stick. He could stop, and let's say that rocks were in the way and he had to pry the rocks out. He could use it as a tool, and he could use it as a weapon to fight someone off. Let's say that there were wolves and they were attacking. He could hit them and beat them back. So it was used in more than one way. And that means a very common person. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Most of us are common people. We don't all have great wealth. It took great wealth to have these swords that you see up here. Only the wealthy had them, and you had to have a sponsor if you were working for them, and they would buy you a sword. But most people just had a wand. That wand also represents fire. Not that we need to know that in this reading. The next one has to do with celebration. And every time I get this card, I think of three of my aunts, and they're celebrating. Now, my aunts did not drink wine, but they did celebrate and get together. And so something good has happened, and they're celebrating. We know that this is a good card. The person's generous. This one is good. He has a wand that we don't know what he's going to use it for. One of three things. And the family is very excited, and they're celebrating. So something good has happened to this person. or it's fixing to happen. Let's see. This one is the Five of Wands. And you'll see these people are fighting with them. These are young boys, and they're just really playing around. It's not anything terrible. They're just like it would be a sport, like football at one time. Well, they use these to play like they were fighting, and maybe fighting off a monster of some type, or a wolf or something. It is not a bad card. Five also means change. Let's see where we're being led today. The next one has to do, this is a Wheel of Fortune. And the Wheel of Fortune turns. And as it turns, you may have a patch here where everything bad seems to be happening. And it suggests up here everything bad was happening to this person has happened to them. Up here, the catastrophe, deceit, someone has lied to them and deceived them. That they need strength. This one shows that things are changing. When we saw the celebration, that meant something was changing. That was a good sign. The generosity is a good sign. This is a good sign on the Wheel of Fortune. It's turning, and it's time that a series of good things happens to this person. The next one is the Knight of Coins, and that means watch your money. Over here, this person has made quite a bit of money and can help other people, which is a wonderful quality. This one is being careful, and I think that's warning us about the times right now, that now is not a good time to be out spending a lot of money, but we might just hoard that money somewhat, because rough times are coming. I wish they weren't, but all the signs that I get, it's on its way, and it's not going to be pleasant for any of us. If you're very, very wealthy, it may not affect you, but if you're just the common, ordinary working person, then it will affect us. The next one is pointing out the coins again. So this is a pentacle and a coin, in other words, by a page, and he is only holding one up. You notice the knight is holding up one up. So the page brings news, and he's saying being sparing with the money. This one, the knight, also said he's not rushing in to spend it. Let's see what is next. This is the person who wakes up in the middle of the night with stress. And I don't know any of us that don't have that sometimes. You wake up and it seems like everything bad is happening to you. And you are under great stress. I wake up at 3 in the morning, and sometimes I'm under stress and other times I'm not. That's when I talk to my guides. And I may talk for 30 minutes. I may talk, I have been known to get up and visit with them for a couple of hours and getting new ideas. In fact, what you're seeing now, you're hearing sound. And I was talking to my guides, and I said, I need to do something that my viewers would really enjoy. And I said, I do a lot of patterns that are stationary, paint different things. And so I have variety, and I have some moving ones. And they said, put sound behind them. Use sound, just soft sound. So you'll notice that we just had a wolf howl in this. This is I'm doing this series because of Halloween. And here's a spook house, and you'll notice down in here, there's a cemetery. They used to put the cemeteries close to the house, and they would have just a plot of land, small plot of land, and when someone died, they would bury them there. That way it was easy to visit them, to walk a block or two from the house. This one is a lot closer than the block, and visit their grave site and remember them. Let's see what the next one, and this is the last card. And the last card is a good card to have. It's the High Priestess. And I was taught to think of the High Priestess as a female version of the female version of the Pope. So the High Priestess is blessing this reading. Let's go over and review this just a little bit. This person, if you claim it, has had a disaster happen to them. It was through deceit. Someone deceived them. It took great strength to the lion, took great strength to survive this catastrophe. The person, it appears, has made some money and is being generous with it, making money back. So evidently, it had to do with money, the deceit. Then we have the common person, which is a page, and it is a wand, and he's looking at that wand. I've told you the three things that it's used for. Now there's celebration. All of a sudden, these three ladies are dancing around. Oh, there's something good happening. Now let's go back over here. In this one, it shows that there's a lot of action. There's a lot of play. That's good. These people are not mad at each other. They're just it's a change, is what it is. So this is for the better. The person's feeling better, more active, and back to the normal from the catastrophe. This one is the Wheel of Fortune, which there's been a bad spell, and now it's a good spell. Be still and be careful with your money still. The Knight says be careful with it, and so does the Page. This one says if you wake up in the night with stress and everything, you're needing to watch that budget and keep things under control so that you're no longer deceived. This one is the High Priestess, and she is here to bless this. So this is a very good reading, and I hope it helps you if this is yours. And I hope you like the new background. I would appreciate it if you would, if you like this, that you would subscribe and hit that bell so that it lets you know, because I do a lot of these. I've done 81 of them now, and it's been about a little bit over 6 weeks that I've been on YouTube. So this is all new for me, and any acceptance or appreciation would be appreciated. Anything that you show, and if you would like to give me a thumbs up or remark on any of it. I hope you like this new background. We're doing this for October, the pumpkin, and I want to thank you so much for tuning in. If you want a private reading, they're on sale now for $19. They'll have a moving background similar to this, but it won't be just for October. It will be year-round, and it has peaceful water and stars going over and through the sky and reflecting down in the water. Trees around it. It's in the evening. It's very pretty, and it makes a very nice reading. And if you'd like to do that, go down below this video and click on my website, and you'll see that you can purchase one. They're on sale now for $19, and I will do the reading for you. You pay for it through PayPal, and I hope you will do that. And if you would like to see other videos, I've got 81 of them out there right now in a short period of time, and I intend to try to do as many as possible. There's games to play on some of them, and most of them are turning now. I'm finding that more people want to have this "Do you claim?" and this one, do you claim this? Have you had something catastrophe happen in your life right up here, and that you came out of it? And I hope so. And I have good wishes for you. And please watch my other videos. And I'd like to wish you goodbye, and thank you so much. Goodbye.